How you doing? Scotty Bear back with another video, and this video about uh, Memorial Day weekend, Las Vegas casino openings, the status in Las Vegas. Um, okay, so it looks like we are headed for some casino openings. However, the 15th passed when it was planned that the New York, and the Bellagio would open. I have some theories about what might happen here. These openings of the other casinos were, I don't know, blocked maybe by Steve Sisolak and his plan, phase two plan. I'm here to tell you, I feel like this opening will be blocked. The 22nd is Friday, which is when the next casinos are planned to open. Actually, I believe, and again, this is a chatter. I mean, there's lots of things written online. I have some friends that have been called back to work for safety meetings and things like that. There are some barriers down and being removed. But I wonder if the opening takes place, and I'll tell you why. Because if you are in California right now, and Friday comes around, and you are headed for a long weekend, then why not just pack it in and go to Las Vegas for the weekend? Let's get out of town. Why not? Pass a few days. And I believe Steve Sisolak blocks this weekend's opening to avoid that, exactly that. Arizona recently had some casino openings with it's hard to really put my finger on how many people came or whatnot, but it seemed to be a good amount of attendance for the actual climate, right? I mean, it seems strange. I mean, I definitely wouldn't go to a casino right now. There's no doubt about that. It's difficult to know. I mean, it's anybody's guess. Actually, around town in Las Vegas here, it does feel like more people are on the road. It does feel like people are trying to buck the shelter home, stay at home, whatever they call it. And it feels like people are around town. Vegas is pretty easy to tell when definitely earlier on there it was pretty there wasn't a lot of people on the road. Let's just put it that way. That's just the way it was. And actually, they're working on the strip a lot, so there's a lot of construction on the strip. If they only open a couple casinos, which I think that would be what would happen if they did open some casinos. I don't know that it would accommodate a lot of visitors. And actually, to kind of back up that statement, the MGM has backed off their paid parking, if you can believe that. Because why? Because the only people I feel like will come, other than there's going to be some cosmonauts. Don't get me wrong, but the people that I feel like are going to come are locals. I mean, really, if you got one or two casinos open in town, you're going to get some locals come. Why not? Why not? Like I said, there does seem to be some things open. Macy's, I guess, is open. I don't know anybody that shops there. Like I said, I have some friends around town. There's some chatter, but they're keeping it pretty tight-lipped about what's going on, and it's difficult to say. I mean, there are flights coming in and out. I just had a friend land here, a couple weeks back. So, there are flights coming here. You shouldn't have too much problem with that. You can drive here. There are gas stations and plenty of places open. And if you're thinking of coming here from California, I mean, about the only thing you're gonna be able to do is gamble. And go to Macy's, but I mean that's about it. I mean, there isn't a whole lot beyond that open. But actually, people are getting out, getting in their car and driving anyway. So it isn't that crazy that they'd want to take a little road trip to Las Vegas, break up their break up their pandemic shelter-in-place order. California's got it locked down. I do think. The Indian casinos in California are open, so it may not attract as many visitors, but that may be what happens in this situation. And I'm interested to see. I mean, like I said, it does feel like cars are in the parking lot of businesses. There's a restaurant around the corner. Their fence was starting to come down. It does feel like people are prepping to get ready to do something. However, it doesn't look like masks are being used or anything like that. It feels good. Feels like normalcy coming back, but it'll be interesting to see another long weekend kind of here. I don't particularly, when it's kind of at least it's a little better during the week. I mean, it just feels a little better during the weekend. It's just like ho hum, ho hum, ho hum. There's not a lot to do. I mean, it's just the way it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.